I was born Isabella Bunfrey in Ulster County, New York. After leaving my master in 1872, I went on to New York City. It was there that I adopted the name Sojourna Truth. The Lord gave me Sojourna, coast of Worcester journey, up and down the land, showing the peoples their sins and being assigned to them. Afterwards, I told the Lord to give me another name. Of course, everybody else had two names. And the Lord, He gave me truth. Of course, of Worcester declared truth to the peoples everywhere. In 1874, I was asked to speak on women's lives. It was very few women in them days who dared to speak at the meeting, and them old boys was getting the best of us, till I slowly rose from my seat. Had done scarcely lifted my head when half a dozen of them gasped, "Don't let us speak! Don't let us speak!" I moved slowly and slowly on up to the front. It was hissing sounds of disapproval amongst them and below. "Well, children, y'all folk going around here talks about this here thing in your head." What this here thing to call it? Deliverance. Yeah, honey. That's what they call the thing. But now, what's that got to do with a nigger's rights or a woman's rights? If my cup won't hold but a pint and yours holds a whole quart, won't it be mean enough not to let me have my little half-measured food? That man over there, he says us women folks needs to be helped in the carriages and lifted over ditches and have the best of everything. Ain't nobody never helped me in no carriage or over no mud puddle or gave me nothing. And ain't I a woman? Then that little man with the eyeglasses on back yonder, he says us women folk can't work as hard as these here men folk. All my born days I done planted and plowed and galloped in the fields just to crop the blood shed of my own tears. Now ain't I a woman? I done born 13 head of children in this world, mister. 13 of them. And done seen them almost sold off into slavery. Haven't I cried out to my mother's grief? Nobody hooked me but Jesus. Now ain't I a woman? That little man with the suit on back yonder, he says God made us women folk to bow down to these here men folk. Now, where'd your God come from, mister? Huh? Where'd it come from? Come from God and a woman, that's where it come from. Man ain't had nothing to do with it. And I feel that the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn this here world upside down alone. Then these here women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again. And now we's asking to do it, and y'all men folk better let us. Now blessed be the Lord, and that's all Sojourna has to say.